Alright guys, so we got some crick eats here. They're sour cream and onion, and we're gonna eat them today. Pretty excited for this. Sour creamy. This is yummy. You guys see those? Alright, so get my beer. Alright guys, what goes better with sour creamy and onion crickets than our beer? Ready? Let's do it. Really dry. Check out another one? Alright, here. I'm not gonna eat it off the ground. He's a cute little fucker, huh? Yeah. Alright you guys, like you guys seen, I just ate some bugs, so that means the October 2018 BattlBox is here, and I am FrankNvet. Thanks for coming back and checking out the channel. Really fast, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. Anyways guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna check out the box. Alright guys, like I said, welcome back to another episode of the FrankNvet experiment, and today we are going to be going over the October 2018 BattlBox. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what's inside. And we got our little card here. It's going to be everything that's inside here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. But yeah, what we have today is the Bushcraft box. So let's go ahead and start out with the basic. So what comes in the basic? Very first thing, we have the complete guide to edible wild plants. I don't know if you guys are very big into outdoors or survival or bushcraft, but if you are not, this is something you guys are going to be great to have. This book is awesome. You have colored pictures inside of the plants. You have their descriptions, the habitat distribution. You also have the edible parts versus the non-edible parts, and if there's any cautions, you know, eating excessive amounts of raw flowers may cause diarrhea. It will give you those warnings as well. From what I know is actually, if you look right down here, it says Department of the Army. This book was originally designed to be used for SEER school. It's the Survival and Evasion School for United States Armed Forces. Me personally, I actually thought I might have already had this. Turns out I don't. It was one of the books I was looking at, and I have a semi-large library of different edible plants more specific to my region because I am in the Pacific Northwest. So I have all kinds of different books on edible medicinal plants just for survival that I take out and I use when I'm doing my different workings. So this is definitely something great to have if you guys have never seen it before. So I'm really excited that they actually put this in there, seeing as how this is a bushcraft box. Real fast, they ended up saying that this comes out to about $11. When I looked online, I couldn't find it for really any cheaper. It's about $11 when I saw it on Amazon, so just for your guys' benefit. And really, this is a great start to anybody wanting to learn more about survival and bushcraft and all. You know, the more you can eat outside, the more healthier you can get and the more you can stay alive. So that's always important. Good to have. The next thing that we're gonna look, I'd never heard this before. These are chunka chunks. Chaga. I think chaga. It's like it almost looks like bark or like a piece of wood. What it is it's actually a fungi or a mushroom that grows on certain trees. I think it's birch trees, but certain birch trees, they're really prevalent. I think these ones are from northeast Canada, but also in, I want to say Siberia, there's a large population of these. I guess it's supposed to be really good for blood pressure or dietary digestion and for energy, and it's non-caffeinated. And what you do is you can actually use this, you brew it up, and you can actually reuse it. So if you're using it at home, you put it in the fridge after you get done using it, and then you can use it again until it just becomes weak, and then you use a different piece. But if you're out in the wilderness, it's great because it's dry. You just throw it into some boiling water and you got yourself a little energy drink going on. Plus, from what I've seen and read, these are really good for using kind of like char cloth for getting an ember going and keeping it going and starting a fire. So great, something you can put in your fire starter pack or something you can put in for food. And if you do live in the regions that it grows, it's something that's awesome if you guys want to go out and scour for it as well. When I was going online, I was trying to find about how much it was going to be. They said that the amount that they gave us is worth about $7. I ended up finding that was about $1.56 an ounce. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to check to see how much we have and if that calculates out to being actually worth the full $7. There you guys go. We're at 0,000. Let's put it all on there real fast. See how much we have. So it's saying that we have about 2 ounces. So that would actually come out to about $3, not $7. The next thing up on our list is this trusty bandana. It's a wilderness foraging bandana. So it's something you can keep in your kit. You can use it for all kinds of different things. I'll do a video on what you can use bandanas for in survival, but this one specifically has a bunch of different plants. It tells you the do not eat parts, it tells you the eat parts, ones for protein, calories, carbohydrates, fire starting, medicinal, cooking, tea, cordage or weaving, so you can make your own fabrics and stuff out of it, ones with vitamin C and ones that are cautionary. It's pretty interesting. You can take it, look right at it, and then put it next to the plant, whatever you think it is. If it looks similar, and you can evaluate it. I mean, we have what is this, dandelions right here, some different mushrooms, cacti over here. You know, these are a lot of different things that, you know, you can go out into the forest and take a look at. And just a quick reference as well, you can use this for 1,000 other things. So that's pretty handy. It's a bandana, so that's important. When I went online, I ended up looking for this, and I found it for about $11, which is funny because BattlBox states that it is $11 according to them as well. Broke even on it. Alright guys, we're moving on, and the next thing that we have is our wilderness cards. If you guys check those out right there. What are these? Well, wilderness playing cards are pretty interesting. They're a pretty easy, compact way of being able to check different things out. For one, they are playing cards, so you guys, if you get bored when you're out in the wilderness, you got a buddy or yourself, you can actually play some poker with yourself. You guys want to play spades, or you wanted to play solitaire, that'll work. Keep you busy when you're really bored. But as well, we got plants on the outside of them, what they look like, and what they're good for. And we got a bunch of facts on the back. Right here we have the yarrow, chili spices, and we got the aliases for them, the warnings for them, the edibility of them, characteristics, uses, the stems, leaves, flowers, and hints on what you can do with it as well. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, great little thing to have. It's pretty compact. You don't got to take a big book with you if you don't want to, if you're just throwing it into a survival pack. And hey, who doesn't like to play a little poker while they're out there trying to, you know, keep themselves alive? All right, and these wilderness cards are actually going to run you about $9.25. When I looked at BattlBoxes, they were saying that they run about $7.98, so they're about $1.25 more expensive than what they said, but you know, that's just what I could find. So anything that I found, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description below for you guys to check out if you guys want to buy it. But just for your guys' knowledge, they do run about $9.25 a piece for them. So let's move on. Next thing in our little box right here is we have Crick Eats. So what they are is they're dehydrated crickets, and these just so happen to be sour cream and onion. This company actually makes a bunch of different bugs. They flavor them, and what I'm guessing BattlBox really wanted with this was they're kind of giving you a softer introduction into eating bugs. If you're out bushcrafting and stuff like that and you need to keep your caloric intake up, bugs are a great source of protein and calories, and they're fairly easy to find and eat. But they are sour cream and onion crickets. Pretty excited about that. They do end up retailing for about $2.25 to $11 depending where you go to look up for them online. BattlBox ended up saying they were $1.99. So again, trying to find these myself, they ended up costing a little bit more than BattlBox predicted, so I'm never against that. The next thing up in our box is going to be the Lord&feild original worm snacks, the barbecue version. Honestly, I'm pretty sure these are mealworms. Maybe they're not. If you know more about them, let me know. But I'm pretty sure they look a lot like mealworms. But they are barbecue flavored. They come from the same company as the Crick Eats. And like I said, these guys make a bunch of different flavors of different bugs. And so if you want, check them out. But they are pretty cool to eat. They do have a warning on the bottom. These are not recommended for people with shellfish allergies, and they also may contain milk and soy. So, you know, if you can't eat milk or soy, stay away from these bugs. But again, these things are going to run anywhere from about $2.50 all the way up to about $11, depending on where you go to buy them. And BattlBox did say that they ended up running them $1.99, so that's not a bad way to go. Alright guys, so this is the basic box. You are going to be getting your complete guide to edible wild plants from the Department of the Army, your chaga chunks for making tea on the go and for using in your fire starter kit, your wild card playing cards for edible wild foods, your bandana with quick references to different plants that you can eat while foraging, and you're going to be getting both your larvettes in barbecue and your crick eats in sour cream and onion. So they said that this whole box is worth about $40.93. Once I did all my math up, it came out to just under $40, about $38. So still, you are getting a good deal because this box cost about $25. So you're still getting a great deal on this. I'm definitely happy with this part so far, but we're going to move on to the advanced box. Alright guys, so now we're moving on to our advanced box, and I will say something. The products that came in the advanced box seem very good quality, but I was not actually able to find anything really on the companies or the products themselves when I looked online. So we're just going to be saying that the two products that came in this are worth what they say they worth, because I could not find them online and I could barely find the company that made them, and the fact that I found out it's an LLC and that it exists in Georgia. So otherwise, the very first thing that we're going to get is the Lord&feild farmhand knife. So let's go check this out. I do like the packaging. It feels very old school. So what is this? Super sharp little folding bushcraft knife. It has a little bit of a reversed edge onto it. Micarta scales on the sides, and it is a lockback knife, but it's definitely something for finer using than you're going to be doing with, like, let's say the Brother of Bushcraft knife from Tops. So definitely small and easy. As far as I can tell, 100% made in America. So that's nice. They do use brass riveting, so I am liking that. If you guys want to check that out, like I said, super sharp. Be careful when you guys open this thing up. But otherwise, definitely seems like a nice stainless steel knife. Just something small to put in your pocket and you're ready to go. Slightly larger than a normal pocket knife, but I would definitely wouldn't go against it. Like I said though guys, with the Lord&feild knives and the Lord&feild products in general, the survival products, is what I'm guessing that they make based off the two things inside this box. I couldn't find them online. I couldn't find their products online. So you are able to purchase this off of the BattlBox website themselves. But if you guys have any more information, go ahead and put that in the comments below. I'd love to know more about this company. I just couldn't find anything myself. So let me know if you guys know anything. Next thing we have, guys, is the Lord&feild canvas trail bag. So what it is essentially, if you guys are into tactical stuff, you guys might know a little bit about this, but it's a leather drop pouch. So on the back, we have a couple snaps for you to put your belt through it, snap it in. It has one snap on the front, you open it up, and we get a little dump pouch that drops out. So basically this is like a dump pouch for your bushcraft instead of for your magazines and tactical equipment. It's nice construction. Like I said, the entire back is made out of leather, and it has treated canvas on the inside, I'm guessing for waterproofing, as well as you have 550 cord string going through the side of it with a leather leaflet for pulling it tight. So you just put this on your belt. If you need, while you're foraging, you can grab different kinds of berries, twigs, whatever you need, and you just drop it in there, so you're not having to try and bunch it up in one hand and walk around with the other hand. So pretty convenient small thing to have in your kit, especially when you're going out bushcrafting or going out and putting in survival. And it folds back up neatly, so you can put it right back on your belt. And honestly, it sits smaller than most multi-tool pouches. Pretty nice. This is one of the Lord&feild items that I couldn't find online. So Blade and Barrel says it's about $29.95. Their farmhand knife says it's about $39.95. So we're just at this point gonna have to take their word for it. Alright guys, like I said before, this is the advanced box. So as you can see, it came with everything from the basic box, but as we got the Lord&feild farmhand knife, as well as we got the Lord&feild canvas bushcraft canvas trail bag. So if you add all these back up together, like I said, they're telling us that the knife is worth $39.95 and the bag is worth $29.95. Once you add those all up together, they're saying this is a total worth of about $105.83. When I add their prices back up into the original prices that I found for the basic box, it ends up coming to about $103.65. But with a total cost of $49.99 to buy the advanced box, this is still a great value. You're still getting over double your money's worth out of it. So, not a bad way to go, but it's not over yet. Let's move on to the Pro Box. Alright guys, in the Pro Box, the very first thing we're going to be looking at is the Mora 511 knife. Now, if you guys are new to bushcraft, you guys have probably never heard of Mora knives before. What they are is they're a Swedish-made high carbon steel knife, super strong. They are super sharp. One of the sharpest knives you're going to get out of the box I've ever seen, especially for the price. These are on average, they're a much more budget knife, but they're extremely well known all over the bushcraft world. And especially if you're getting the stainless steel versions. I've had some of the non-stainless steel versions, and unless you constantly keep them lubed and anything like that, any water that sits on them is probably going to rust pretty fast due to the fact that it's high carbon steel. If you get the stainless steel, high carbon steel versions like the 511, you're going to get a lot more corrosion resistance, so it's going to be super nice. It's going to be super nice, but I will caution you, be super careful with these blades. They are super sharp and they do hold an edge very well. The hilts are made out of a polymer nylon, as well as the sheaths, so there's not a lot of rubber on it. Just in case you guys want to see, it's not rubbery, it's all plastic, but it does have a non-slip grip right there at the front, and a nice Scandinavian grind with a 90-degree bevel on the back, so you can use this with a fire striker. As well as these are designed to be able to actually hook in more than one because of the different style of knives. If you look on the back of the sheath right there, it has these little points. You can literally hook another knife, different size, a different style with this front little knockout. You can hook it right there on the front and you can drop down multiple of them. So if you need different tools, you don't have to have them just ranging all along your belt. So super nice. These actually run for about $9.95. BattlBox actually says that they are $9.99, so it's a 5-cent difference. It's negligible, but just so you know, it is going to be about 5 cents less. Next thing we have, guys, is the waxed canvas rugged twill log carrier. So if you're wondering what all those crazy words mean, essentially what it is, if you've ever taken your own bags to a grocery store before, it's kind of like that, but for the woods. So what this is, it's basically for firewood. If you go, you put your firewood in here, you bundle all the way around it, and then now you're able to carry a large amount of wood further without getting splinters into your arms and hands and everything like that. And it just makes it a lot easier. Plus, it's a great place so you can put your firewood so you're not setting it on the ground, and you can help to dry it off. It is weatherproof. It's a waxed canvas specifically for that, with very nice grips here that are made out of leather, with what looks like a polyester stitching on the back for grip. But I definitely like this. BattlBox says that it is worth about $50. I found them for $24.99 all the way up to $129. I couldn't find the brand of this bag specifically, and so that's what kind of made it hard. There's different varyings in quality, so you're trying to find out exactly what it is. It does look like a good quality bag, but I don't have any of the other ones to be able to compare against it, so I will go ahead and just say that it's worth about $25 because the closest one I could find that looked similar was a $25 bag. So instead of going with the $50 like they say it's worth, I'm guessing it's closer to probably worth $25, but still not bad. Alright guys, so for the Pro Box, like I said, we have the canvas twill bag, and we're getting the Mora knife inside of it. With what I found online with the Mora knife, $9.95, and the twill bag, the closest competitor I could find to it, being worth about $25, added in with the advanced and basic box, ends up coming out to about $138.59. They're saying that the entire thing added up together is going to be worth $165.77. Now, I get it. There's about $25 difference between what they said and what I said. That mostly has to do with this canvas bag, just because I couldn't figure out which brand this was, so I couldn't find it online. But it's still not a bad deal, because this box itself is worth about $100. So not a bad way to go. You're getting all these different things inside, and you're getting your money's worth out of it. Alright guys, last but not least, we're going to be looking at the Knife of the Month Club. Yay! It's what everybody waits for every single month, and today is going to be no difference. They gave us a great knife. I don't know if you guys recognize that symbol right there or not. That is the Cudeman symbol, a Spanish knife company, and they have not disappointed this month. This is going to be the Cudeman MT5U. The U stands for Ultimate. So let's check it out real fast. Really nice leather sheath that it comes with, high quality, multiple attachment points, so that's awesome. And we're going to be getting a great bushcraft knife right here. So like I said, this is the MT5U, and the U stands for Ultimate. So you're getting the MT5 Ultimate. It is a stainless N695 bowler steel, which is awesome. It's actually an upgrade, and Cudeman's actually known for using this exact steel. It is heat, both cold and hot, temperature resistant, holds the blade very well, easy to grind down and to get that edge going, as well as it has a 90-degree corner on the back of it. We're going to get these highlighted scalings underneath the micarta scales, and it is full tang. It's just a beautiful knife. I'm super excited to get out into the woods and try it out. It definitely is very robust. It has this nice little bump right here, fits well into the hand very comfortably. The micarta definitely is sanded down and treated, so it's not super grippy. In fact, it's actually very smooth, but it does allow for some very good purchase on it, especially coming up here high. It really does feel good. It's going to be a little bit heavier than the normal MT5s, a little bit more stout, but I'm definitely liking it. If you guys have ever used a Cudeman knife before, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But just a super nice knife, super high quality. This knife itself is actually not released to the public. This is brand new, and eventually it will be released. It's not a special only for BattlBox, but the people in BattlBox were the first to get their hands on it out of any retailer. So if you guys got this box, or you do get this box, you'll be one of the first in the world to get this Spanish-made beauty. Again, because it is currently not out on the market, I couldn't actually find a great estimate. The closest estimate that I could find was the MT5, which MSRP is slightly higher, but the retail price is going to be about $99. You can find them for low of $79, high of $138, but the average is going to be, for a normal MT5U, is going to be about $99. Now, BattlBox says that this knife has an MSRP of $129.99. So that's still not bad. It's about $30 more than its counterpart, and it being the Ultimate and Special Edition, and the fact that we're the first to get our hands on it. I can't argue with that too much, but I'm still going to use the $99 value for our estimate, because those are the only numbers that I currently have, so I don't have anything else to push against it. Alright guys, and just like everything else, the Knife of the Month Club comes with everything else. It is a total price of $150. Now, when I added in the knife price that I got with this, my total ended up coming out to about $237.59. BattlBox says that this whole value is going to be $295.76. Now, that's about a $70 difference. There's a couple reasons for that, but when the actual total price is $150 and you're getting $230 when you go out and buy it yourself, that still is not bad. You're getting at least $100 or just under $100 in more product at retail price. So I definitely think that BattlBox did it this month. They gave us some great quality products. They gave us some new things to try. They gave us some great survival items. So this isn't just about being a good retailer, but as far as the actual survival gear itself, it is great quality stuff, and it is not only that, but it's useful things and things that are going to open our horizons a little bit and teach us some stuff. So, alright guys, once again, thank you so much for watching and enjoying our videos. if there's anything that you guys want to see reviewed or anything you want done, go ahead and let us know. Put that in the comments below. Go ahead also and hit that like and share button. And if you haven't already, check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Just look up FrankNvet and you'll be able to find us. As well, if you guys are looking to help support the channel, we do have a Patreon, and that will be in the description below, as well as there's a shop with these awesome t-shirts, as well as our Keep Calm and Pew 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 and our Gun Girl sweatshirts and t-shirts for you guys to check out as well. So if you want to check those out, that's www.franknvet.com/shop, or check it out in the links in the description below. Any of these products that I showed you guys today, I'll put those links down there as well. But as always, guys, stay smart, stay safe, stay alive.